running back Dalvin Cook on the COVID-19 reserve list. Cook, who's been following protocols for unvaccinated players, is expected to be out for 10 days and miss Minnesota's Week 16 game against the Los Angeles Rams. You know, alternatively, you could get the vaccine, and it's highly effective and safe and all that. It's been an up and down season for Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. After losing the season opener to the Bucs, they rattled off 6 straight wins, while Dak ranked top 3 in the league in touchdowns and completion percentage. But on the game-winning play of their Week 6 overtime thriller in New England, Dak injured his right calf, missing their next game against the Vikings. Since returning from the injury, Dak and the offense have not been performing at their earlier level. His QBR ranks 24th among 35 qualifiers since Week 9, and that isn't very good at all. Meantime, Cowboys Hall of Fame quarterback Troy Aikman spoke this week about Dallas offense. I've been part of some offenses to where we just weren't clicking and things weren't happening for whatever reason. I also know that it can change really, really quickly. I think they've got too many good players. I still think that this offense is going to get it together and is really going to play good football. And be a big reason as to why they win. Cowboys roster is good. It's good enough to win the Super Bowl, it seems to me. But they need to be healthy, and Dak's got to play up to his contract. Isn't that right, Sacho?
Play up to his contract.
Well, you're right on a certain point. The point is they have to be healthy. Yes, they are good enough, but they're not healthy. I hear what Troy Aikman's saying. Offenses at times don't click, and you find your mojo. Similar things can happen with defense.
Find your mojo.
When you're injured, that's a different story. Ezekiel Elliott has been limping through these last few games, as has Dak Prescott. It hasn't been a visible limp, but he's not making the plays that you're used to seeing Dak make. And so for me, I have some concerns when it comes to the Cowboys offense. Now, defensively, I feel a lot better about the Dallas Cowboys. They're getting healthy on defense. Randy Gregory's back. Micah Parsons is dominating. DeMarcus Lawrence is playing great. They move those guys around. So I trust the Cowboys' defense. But offensively, it's not an issue of will they click, will they not click. It's an issue of Dak needs to get healthy, as does Ezekiel Elliott.
I totally agree with that, Lewis. But if they are healthy, Lou, I'm starting to hear people talking about, well, they're out of sync because they missed time to get, tough, man. Everyone goes through that stuff, right? If they're healthy, what are the expectations here?
I think if they're healthy, then the expectations are that they, at the very least, make it to the NFC Championship game, I guess you could say, especially considering how they looked on the offensive side of the ball, in particular, early on in the season when we saw them for Monday Night Football. Look, this was a team that had a lot of confidence internally about having answers for whatever defenses wanted to do to them, whatever defenses were trying to take away. If it was the run game, we'll throw it. You want to take away the passing game, we'll run it. And we'll run it with power and authority, and we'll throw it with explosiveness down the field. However you want to play us, we got an answer for you. So I think this is a team that right now, I do believe that I don't think these players got bad. I mean, all of a sudden that they're all of a sudden that they have diminishing skills. But look, I think Troy is exactly right. See, we expect things to kind of go on a straight linear line, straight up all the time in terms of how teams are supposed to play it and ascend throughout the course of a season, and that's just not realistic. For whatever reason, it's just not realistic. If these guys can manage to get some reasonable form of health back, and the defense can continue to stay healthy and have all their horses like they have right now, they can deal with any team in the NFL. There's no doubt about that. But we'll see how this goes and how they start feeling, and especially on offense, how they do start clicking, because I do think that chemistry, being on the same page, making sure that everything is running at a nice, efficient level is going to be paramount, considering some of the other teams that they're going to have to face in the NFC. The NFC's loaded, man. Yeah. Any team can beat any team of the top contenders in the NFC.
And from week to week, they change.
It is really tough to get have a roster where you don't have any holes and where you have a lot of depth. They seem to have it, and their identity's always been, in recent years, the offensive line. And when Tyron Smith is in, it seems to be a different team. Jeremy, what are you hearing?
Well, talking to some people around the league about Dallas, 2 themes emerge. One is Dak Prescott. He's seen some different coverages. He's seen some really physical secondaries that are jamming their receivers. It's affected his decision-making a little bit over the course of the last 5 to 6 weeks. They want to see that change. And then also people point to Amari Cooper. Look, this is still that dude. Some consider him a top 10 receiver, and there are a lot of games he gets 5 targets or less. They could up that, and they have a major chemistry, Prescott and Cooper, in the past. They could try to tap back into that. And this is a team that execs around the league largely see as a fringe contender. Very good, but probably not in Green Bay or Tampa Bay's class, but they do have the talent.
In Tampa Bay that just got shut out?
They are, I just look, talk about the checklist. Everywhere you look, you go, oh my God, they have a quarterback, a line. They have multiple number 1 receivers, depth at receiver. They came up with a tight end. They have crazy difference makers on defense. And one of these years, they got to make a playoff run, right, guys? I don't think I'm crazy. Thanks, guys. Sit tight. Why are we...
Well, hello and happy Christmas Eve, everybody. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know this doesn't work. So let's get open for business here, and let's wake up those football gods here. Man, I am so freaking thankful. I see Roland's review. What's up, Roland? What? Wait, hold it. Wait, brother, can you hear me? Brother, hey, testing. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Wait. Mic check.
Sound nice, check.
Mic check.
My mic sound nice, check 2. My mic sound nice, check 3.
Are you ready, Mike? How you doing, man? Huh?
I'm happy about last night.
About last night? Oh, you mean about the Cowboys clinching? See, we're usually clinching our ass because they got us on the edge of our seat, but we clinched
We have
the playoffs.
Playoffs?
Playoffs?
That's right, we clinched
Playoffs?
last night.
You kidding me?
We're
Playoffs?
talking about playoffs. I see Angelica Baron. What's happening, Angelica? I know I saw Miss Hot Sauce, Lola. What's up, Lola? How you doing? I appreciate you guys showing up. James Snyder with the first super chat.
Take the money out, all of it.
Yeah, David Puno, you hit the nail. That's what they just said. They're one of those fringe teams. We won 3 games in a row. We're undefeated in December, right? 3 games in a row, undefeated in December. You got the Cardinals losing to the Lions. You got Tampa Bay shut out by the Saints.
They got the Colts.
And they got the Colts.
Yeah, the Cardinals.
Oh, yeah.
And they're still recording for Hard Knocks, so that's going to be a good game.
Right. James Barber. What's up, James?
So they might even lose that game.
Take the money out, all of it.
So, that's the hate they have. But they were actually saying some good things about the Cowboys.
James Barber.
I had a thought, and it just went out in my head. But, what? You're like,
Colts versus Cowboys in the Super Bowl.
Who?
I said if it happens, Colts versus Cowboys Super Bowl.
Man, you talking about? I'm talking about playoffs.
I know,
man.
but Carson
You
Wentz
getting
versus
way
Dak Prescott,
listen.
that would be
See, you getting way ahead of yourself. Right now, I'm thinking about the Washington football team.
I'm just saying,
You know what?
Matchup for the Super Bowl though. Carson Wentz versus Dak Prescott.
Hey, Cowboys, what's up? Happy blessings to everybody. I've been blessed. I truly have been blessed. And James Nooks, a.k.a. Cowboy Junkie. Merry Christmas and prayers to Rhea. Because, see, here's what's funny, man. The lengths that people will go to make sure they don't man up with a bet. Now, I don't know, did you see what Cop Pizzle was doing?
Oh, he's betting.
Cop Pizzle's like the famous one. What's up? The famous one. What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh, he's out there betting his bet that he's.
Okay, so you got Cop Pizzle, who has to root for the Dallas Cowboys wearing Cowboys gear
That's gonna do that on Sunday
and live stream. I haven't talked to him, but, here it is. He's betting that. Oh, well, Philly, if we lose, then you need, if you lose, then you need to carry on my bet. I'm like, how you going to go ahead and bet the bet?
But the thing is, though, Philly 500 agreed to it.
But this is just like the belt before. It wasn't Philly's place to bet the belt between you guys.
I know,
And then there's Rio. How long ago was it that we kicked Washington's ass? Huh? How long? It's almost 2 weeks, right? And here it is. Rio is trying to get out the bet and got COVID. Man, if I get COVID, then I ain't got to pay up on the bet. You mean you really got COVID so you don't have to pay up on the bet?
No, I mean, that's unfortunate.
No, but all jokes aside,
That's
though.
unfortunate.
I did talk to, or I didn't talk to him. I texted him back. He's in the hospital. He said he is feeling much better.
That's good.
He's on oxygen and having the IV in there and stuff, getting some fluids in there. And, I'm hoping that maybe they do something with his brains and he stops being that Washington football fan. But I'm just saying, it might be.
As long as he's doing better, that's so.
He's doing better. He's doing better. So when he gets back out, he said he's going to get back to doing content. He didn't say anything about wearing the shirt. He didn't say anything about that.
He has to wear a shirt at least one game.
Well, it was supposed to be Sunday, this Sunday.
But
it would. You know how cool it would have been to have his ass here without COVID, wearing the shirt. That would have been.
I mean, it happens.
And he messed up Tuesday night. It would have been cool to see Philly 500 on one screen, Rio on the other. My two kids battling it out.
Circumstances happen, so I mean, it is what it is.
Sugar Daddy, don't gamble with the hustler. Alan Williams, y'all Philly fans better be focused on the Giants. It's so fun. Yeah, I agree with you because the last time that they were talking about Mark Holmes, I'm coming for your meats and all this stuff, and the Cowboys are scared. I'm still trying to understand this whole thing of the Cowboys are scared of the Eagles. They were looking past the Giants and they got beat by them.
Did you see the game?
Which game?
They almost got beat by Garrett Gilbert.
Who
got the call on Thursday to play on Tuesday.
I mean, seriously.
Limited practice.
Right. It's like, okay, we just stuffing somebody in there.
They did not look good.
It was crazy. It was crazy 100%. I'm
not worried about them.
Lola served it up to him. Didn't they lose? Yes, they did. David, that's the funny thing because that was when the Eagles were feeling themselves. They were literally feeling themselves and, oh, man, we're on a win streak. We're in the playoff hunt and everything else. And, Mark Holmes is scared of me and everything else. And then they got their ass kicked by the Giants, which is why Cop Pizzle has the, what did we call it? I forgot what we called the Joe Barty. It's Eagles and Giants colors. That's why Pizzle has that. That's the only piece of dignity that Cop Pizzle has right now. And it's on bet. It's betting this weekend. So we'll see what happens with it.
We should make stipulation that you can't bet the bet. That's what it should have done because now he's going to chicken out and not do the game on Sunday night if they win.
Thank you, Willie. That's what I'm saying. Why would we be scared of the Eagles? I'm kind of like
they did not look good against Washington. They did not. They ended up getting the win.
Chris May still feeding themselves. I'm calling it now. Browns beat Slackers. Okay. James Snyder back. What's happening, James? How you doing? Pizzle. Our Cowboys will be amazing. Twinksy. What? We're not sure if the Browns will, but the Browns. It's a must-win for the Browns. That's really a playoff game for the Browns because if they don't win that, they are all of a sudden on the outside looking in, playoff-wise.
Last week they could have clinched they could have won the division last week if they would have won.
Lola, I'm told that he took the bet. I haven't talked to either of them this week. It's been a crazy week. Oh my God! I'm gonna be 100% honest, Mike. Where was I 15 minutes ago? Or actually 30 minutes ago because we've been on 15 minutes.
Oh, I saw you did a video in the garage.
No. I said 30 minutes ago. I was literally on the couch, knocked the F out.
I thought I took the last little
Brad Harris. I said, I'm saying Brad Harris 3 times in a row now. Sorry, Brad. Listen, I got my hoodie rack today. Did you like it? Famous one. Did you like it? Now, see, here's what's funny is I have no idea who you really are because when you ordered it, you weren't the famous one. I don't know which one you are. But although we only did like 3 hoodie racks, wasn't it? Man, I have done.
Well,
oh my God.
That doesn't include the ones I did for gifts.
Seriously, we did so many racks and so many Joe Bardys that I could literally do them in my sleep right now.
It had to be at least over 100 pieces.
It was crazy.
And that may not include. I don't think that includes
That doesn't matter. The ones we messed that we ended up having to, like one guy got 2 and he was always supposed to go. He was like, "Man, I appreciate it. I got one yesterday and I got one today." And like, oh, okay. So that was our mistake and stuff. But everything actually went out. Todd Wilson. Shout out to Wilson being a channel member for
Todd
21
Wilson.
months. Shout out to you.
I have one more piece to take on Monday and everything will be out.
Actually, well, no. Somebody just ordered a shot glass rack and a Joe Barty. And we did have one that was damaged, so we'll have to send that one out, you know.
But we're on the tail end of that stuff.
But we're definitely on the tail end. However, I'm going to do something. I don't know if the gold has caught your eye. Has the gold caught anybody's eye?
Talking about that
The gold right here. The mini Joe Barty, the gold. This is a special limited edition. What? Oh, I was like,
There's a fly on
like
my face.
what like
I'm
what
sorry,
was
there's a fly
that?
on my face.
You like don't tell? No.
You good.
I always say, without you, this does not work. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because Kathy Keller, what's up, Kathy? What's up? I want to do something special for the long haulers. Okay, the old asses, so to speak.
Some people that have been a year or almost 2
Well,
years.
Joseph, I haven't done your cutting board yet because I haven't gotten the CNC machine yet. I'm ordering that after Christmas. So once I get that, that's what I'm going to do it, because I'm going to inlay the star in there. Then we're going to put some blue edible epoxy in it.
You can put the edge on it too.
Yeah. So I want that. That's where it's and the sign for Maya. Oh, that might be a secret. Maya, you didn't hear anything about a sign. So Maya, erase that out your brain. Okay, erase that out your brain. Okay, the feminine one. Love it. Jonathan Blessings was the order. Okay, Jonathan. Okay, I remember Jonathan.
I remember.
Okay,
the order now.
that's where it gets confusing. But what I wanted to say was the channel memberships. I appreciate all the channel memberships because you guys are going above and beyond and so on. But the tailgate members, I have like 12 tailgate members that have been members for more than a year. Y'all, the hardcore original crew. People like Joanne Gonzalez. Always a lady. Let me see who else. Let me shout out.
LX Jr.
I know, Ryan Craigie is another one. Let me see. Ryan. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Ryan. No, I'm sorry. You're 19 days, not 19. I'm looking at months. My bad, Ryan. But you'll get there, Ryan. Randy Sykes has been there for 22 months. Mr. Dallas Cowboy for life, 23 months.
18 months, Melix Jr. That's my dude. That's my guy.
Virgil Saylor, 22 months. Alexander Negron, and I still don't know. You told me I thought I was proud of myself and thought I actually had your name the right way, because that's the way Jeanette Negron used to say her last name. But you're telling me I'm wrong. Joanne Gonzalez, like I said. DeShadow, next month you'll be there. Always a lady. Calvin Williams.
Yeah, you'll be there next month.
Vanessa Thomas.
Ooh. Troy
Devin
Daniels.
Stevens. Of course, Mike J.
Flowers.
Ryan Flowers. Timothy Potts. Norman Hartford. Steve Itzer. And Steve Marcus.
God damn, that's a lot of
Each one of you guys, I'm going to be making a gold Joe Barty. And the only gold Joe Bartys will be tailgate members that have been there for a year.
Yeah, then once you get a year, we'll get you one
thank you so much.
Once you get a year, we'll get you.
Anthony Randolph, it doesn't look like you're a channel member. You're a channel subscriber. That's a little different. There's channel membership. So when you see people and they have like a little smiley face, or they have the little Jobu or the star and stuff, those are actually the channel members.
That's how I tell what level they are on the member.
Right. And so then I can look in and see how long. I like to go, but at the same time, it looks like P yellow. Oh, man. So you don't, the Reaper. Well, I got to be P yellow.
Well, I mean, that's the way it looks like on the camera, though.
Okay. Does it look gold to you?
Not in person, but on camera, I can see where they.
No, I'm saying, but it looks gold.
Yeah, in person it does.
The color paint says gold on it. It doesn't say pea yellow.
Yeah, but it's the way that it looks like on camera with all the lights and stuff, and then your cameras make it.
Aisha Robinson. You got Aisha's shot glasses out, right? Aisha, they're on the way. They're on the way.
And
If you didn't get them today, because they came in, was it yesterday?
I sent them to today. So
Yeah. They went out today. Aisha, they went out today. The
and all the
broadcast media ones went out to got here yesterday.
Numbers and Stacy Schubert, I think that's how I pronounce her name.
James
They went out today, so you should be getting them. You should be getting them this week to go along with
James. I
the
got to look and
tailgate
see what
package.
level you are on there, because it's the tailgate, which is the highest one. Now the other, I'm going to do something. I'm going to do some things for the other levels too, but I'm just getting started. Okay, I'm just getting started. Okay, as a thank you.
Oh, she said she saw it.
Oh, you saw it? See, yeah, there you go. Unfortunately, things got delayed from the manufacturer. Did we ever get the packing peanuts? Okay,
They're in the closet over here. I put them down.
but we busted a hump, man. I mean, about 20 packages a day.
It's probably a total of probably over 100, maybe more.
Bobby, you had. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Bobby. Email me, Bobby, and then we'll figure out something there. Okay, all right. There's the email. Just mail me about it. If your pee is pure yellow, then you need to be hydrated.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So let's get on to it. The Dallas Cowboys are going to be in the playoffs, and when we think about where we were last year, Christmas Eve, y'all know where we were last year, Christmas Eve.
Yeah, with that Mike Nolan defense.
And we were about to take on the Eagles, and we blew the Eagles out. Right? We blew the Eagles out, and then we played Washington. I think, and then we played on the 3rd of January, Washington.
Number 2, when our division is ass.
Yeah, he basically is trying to push the belt on to Philly 500. Just like a scamming ass Giant fan.
But does that mean we're rooting for the Eagles this weekend?
I'm never rooting for the Eagles.
I'm talking about when it comes to the bet, because I really want to see him wear Dallas Cowboy paraphernalia.
No, we'd be rooting for the Giants. We want the no.
See, that's the thing.
Oh, shit.
Who do you root for? Because I want him to take the bet. I want him to actually have to wear the. That's why I say I really want the Giants to win.
Damn,
it's like who do you root for?
That's an evil genius move right there.
Like who?
So if the Eagles win, then that means Philly 500 has to.
No. Cop Pilsner has to honor the bet.
Kathy upgraded. Shout out to Kathy. Whoa, just upgraded.
Kathy. That means you have to honor the bet, though. If the Eagles
win, then
Cop Pilsner has to honor the bet.
Then Cop Pilsner has to wear his Cowboys gear. But I don't want the Eagles to win because that'll give him hope. I don't want the Eagles to have hope.
I don't either, but I want him to take.
If the Giants win,
I want him to wear the. See, we should put in.
If the Giants win, that means we don't get to see Pizzle. Oh God,
I know. See, we should put a thing that you couldn't bet the bet when we made the bet. That's what we should have done.
East Camden for life.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Oh, you would love Filthy. You'd love me to have a party up in Philadelphia. You would, because you know what? You Eagle fans would be having a ball, and then you kill me. Yeah, you'd come through, you'd eat up all my meats and everything else, you'd have a good time, and then you'd kill me, wouldn't you?
As a Cowboy
you'd kill me.
There's a Cowboy fan serving life because of Eagle fans.
Oh, man.
So I was like, yeah, I'm not trying to serve life over Eagle fans. I'm sorry.
You Eagle fans would love for me to be there. Make him do the Gideon Cowboys gear. Okay? I mentioned the Eagles because they're the enemy. Keep your friends close. And the enemy closer?
They're salty because
so to speak.
They're salty because we got our nickname in Philly.
True.
That's where it came from.
All right. So my thoughts tonight were about one Micah Parsons. Last week, numbers weren't great because he played mostly middle linebacker. And you ended up having the Lion Pack. Sheila Neal. What's up, Sheila? Oh, no, Aisha, did I get you too? I did not see him wearing Giants gear. with this bet. Oh, wow. I got to check that out. William Limes, what's up?
Take the money out, all of it.
Yeah, Paul, you know they're going to do me dirty. You know they're welchers in bets. But anyway, my premise is, if you're looking at defensive MVP odds for Vegas, TJ Watt is now the odds-on favorite with like 200, plus 200. And Micah Parsons is plus 400 in the second slot.
He's getting defensive for sure.
You mean rookie defensive?
Rookie, that's what I mean.
Oh, yeah, but no, we're talking about defensive MVP. So the question is, what would Micah Parsons need to do the last 3 games to overtake TJ Watt? Now, let's look at the numbers.
Get the record.
Well, hold on. But see, TJ Watt has a chance to get the NFL record.
Yeah, but if Micah Parsons,
TJ Watt right now has 17 and a half sacks.
But if Micah Parsons breaks the rookie record, then I'll say it's more impressive.
Well,
his first year.
But see, we're talking about, okay, but yes, that's impressive as a rookie, but you can't look at him and say he's a rookie. You have to talk about everybody in the NFL, whether they're a rookie or a veteran. And so TJ Watt having 17 and a half sacks, if he were to break the record, the sack record, which is held by Michael Strahan, pretty much it's a done deal. But here's the
Michael Strahan,
but here's where I'm going to go ahead and say, hold up for a second, because if we go through, let's go down and look at TJ Watt's full breakdown of stats here. Okay, let me change up the camera on you.
Wasn't TJ Watt out a couple of games?
Or
a game?
No, he hasn't missed. He's got 12 games under. No, he's got 12 games under.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Oh no, I guess he's missed one.
I think he at least missed
Okay,
one.
he's got 4 forced fumbles. Okay, right, 17 and a half sacks, 39 solo tackles, 53 combined, 17 tackles for loss, and 31 pressures. And he is a straight pass rusher. Let's take a look at Micah Parsons, because, see, Micah Parsons, he's a tweener or a hybrid. Derek Videos, welcome to the Mojo Crew. Shout out to you. Make sure you guys hit me up on the community tab. There's a post in there for you guys. This Sunday, Philly 500 has to wear Giants gear streaming the game. He lost the bet with Bad Dog. So, okay. Well, we're going to be watching that. Pizzle should be. I hope Pizzle is streaming his game. I don't know if he is or not, because that would make for great television.
If they lose, he'll have to stream that Cowboys game. If he loses the bet with Philly,
I think the Giants are going to lose regardless.
I hope so, because I want to see.
All right, so let's go down to Micah Parsons, because Micah Parsons is an enigma here, because he is not the norm. And it's easy because there's only one line here for Micah. So in 14 games, Micah Parsons has 12 sacks, 57 solo tackles to 39 that TJ Watt had. He's got as many solo tackles as TJ Watt has tackles combined. Quarterback hits, 27. I'm trying to see how many. TJ Watt has quarterback hits, 31. So TJ Watt is leading in those categories. Micah has him in total tackles. But here's where I'm going to throw something different, a curveball at it. Defensive Player of the Year, I want to say who's more valuable. And then maybe you can say that it's not about being most valuable player on defense. But when I look at what?
Gina C in the house.
Oh, I was wondering. I was like, what do I don't see something. What's up, Gina? I see you, Gina. But let's look at Pittsburgh Steelers' defense right now. Their defense right now is 22nd in points, scoring defense, 27th in yardage, 19th in takeaways. Let's see what they were last year, okay? Last year, They were third in scoring defense, third in yardage, and second in takeaways.
They took a nosedive this season.
They took a nosedive with T.J. Watt having a great season, right? So let's look at the Cowboys right now. The Cowboys right now are 7th in scoring defense, 21st in yards, and 1st in takeaways. If we look at the previous year, B.A.M., before Micah Parsons. Before Micah Parsons came on the team, they were 28th in scoring defense, 23rd with yardage, and 7th in takeaways.
Even with Diggs.
Right, even with Diggs. Diggs did have
He was out for
4 interceptions last year.
But he was injured, too.
He was injured, but when he came back from injury, he did great.
Then we had a boost on the defense.
So when you talk about somebody who's the most valuable on a defense, you see a defense that went from 28th to 7th with Micah Parsons. That defense is not 7th without Micah Parsons. They just aren't.
Well, him and Diggs both, I would say.
But part of the reason why Diggs is getting that is because there's pressure on the quarterback,
That's right.
and they're making mistakes.
Combination of both.
It's a combination of both, but it's kind of like the chicken and the egg.
Yeah, it is.
So when I look at this and say on the team, the impact of what's happening on the field, the Cowboys are winning, and I dare say he's more valuable to the Cowboys defense than T.J. Watts. And that's my argument. People can say you're looking at things through rose-colored glasses.
You have a good.
No, they're clear. They're clear.
You also have a good defensive coordinator too.
Well, yes, we got a great.
To it.
Plan on getting the coat rack next week. Okay, cool. I appreciate that. Feminine one. I'm the famous one. I don't know why I keep saying feminine one. The famous one.
Yeah, next week. Before I go out.
To me, Micah Parsons is more valuable to the Cowboys defense because of the things that he does. The pass defenses, the forced fumbles, the motivation factor that literally everybody is following behind him. But with T.J. Watt, you're talking about closing in on historic numbers. If he gets over 20 sacks, there are very few 20-sack member club players.
That's almost Hall of Fame.
Okay. That season is an incredible season. But I will say, if T.J. Watt gets a sack record, it's done. He's got it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But I believe if Micah Parsons gets to 15 sacks, if he gets 3 sacks, and as long as T.J. Watt does not get the sack record, I think it has to go to Micah Parsons. I think if you end up getting the rookie record with the number of tackles, and I'll also say that he probably needs to get to 90 tackles. If he gets to 90 tackles, 15 sacks, there's no way in the world that he can't get it to me. And maybe I'm crazy. Thoughts, anybody?
I mean, rookie defensive play guy.
He can't do anything. T.J. Watt is in the league. But see, here's the thing.
He'll get one.
Nation Sport. I'm looking at the total picture because, yes, T.J. Watt will have more sacks. But when you look at an endpoint from the standpoint of pass defenses, when you look at the forced fumbles, when you look at the pressures and the pass rushing, when you look at him as a linebacker and understanding that he is not a full-time edge rusher, the fact that he is got the highest grade at edge rushing, but he's only a part-time guy. If he ends up with 15 sacks, and mind you, D-Law was the third runner-up as MVP with 14.5, his best season, that you're in rarefied air, especially as a rookie. Tomorrow, yes, I'm cooking a rib roast, and I'm cooking a ham tomorrow, along with some mashed potato. What? That rib roast. Shit.
Yeah, but when you make that ham.
There'll be plenty that'll still be here when you get back.
I'll be back in the evening.
Mike has lit a fire under Law, Gregory, and the whole defense and trying to make plays like Micah. You're right about that. Alan, then I will congratulate you. Hey, Boo. Wait, hey, Boo. Hey. Merry Christmas Eve, babe. Cheers. No one is being thoughtful about Micah. I love the guy, but he ain't winning. Okay.
He's going to get defensive rookie of the year for sure.
And that's fine. And that's fine. It's just a conversation. I'm putting out there,
I'll be happy.
Micah gone by 27. Okay, if you say so. I'll take a drink, too. I could use one. I could definitely use one. If I did, I'd probably fall out. Honeycutt? Oh, well, figures. The haters in the house.
Looks like he's an Eagle
You know,
fan.
the funny thing is nobody knows what a player's going to do. I remember when Washington drafted RG3, they said, we're set at quarterback for the next 10 years. And after the first year, it seemed like they were right. Didn't work out.
That's because of his knees.
Well, that and teams figured out how to defend against him. They learned, keep him in the pocket. He's not a great pocket presence.
Or is he more baseball on the run? Or was?
Will Micah get 100 sacks? That's a good question. It depends on how the Cowboys use him. Is he going to be an edge rusher? Is he going to be a linebacker? I can't tell you. I know Charles Haley started out, I believe, with 10 sacks his rookie year. He ended up with 100. Charles Haley, when we were at JMU, was a middle linebacker. Then they made him an outside linebacker, and basically that's what he ended up doing to get him to a Hall of Fame. Sometimes the position you come in is not the position you need to be playing in the pros. Randy White, Hall of Famer, Randy White, up there, one of the football gods. He was a linebacker when he was drafted by the Cowboys. He stunk. They made him a defensive tackle, and he was one of the most feared men on the football field in the 70s. Charlie Waters was a cornerback, and he stunk. He kept getting burnt, and they ended up making him safety and ended up being part of the doomsday defense. So it's one of those things that you got to really figure out. Maybe it is Micah Parsons is an outside linebacker, defensive end that rushes the passer and is not that linebacker. Who knows? But that will determine whether or not how many sacks he gets. The fact that he's got 12 sacks in 14 games as a rookie is unbelievable. So it's just going to depend on what we do. Now, that's not to say if he played defensive end all the time that he would have 20, sacks. Because the thing about Micah that is unique is you can't say he's always going to be there on the outside like DeMarcus Lawrence. Marcus Lawrence pretty much lines up in the same spot every single play, and you can counter that because you get used to that. Micah, who knows where he's coming from? You can't exactly plan for him to be outside of D-Law or outside of Randy Gregory or, lining up as a linebacker right in the A-gap, between the center and the guard. And so you look at this and it's like now you're trying to figure out, oh, my God, now he's right over here. Now I've got to try and roll the protection to kind of get him, and then maybe he drops off. When he drops off, now the protection was swinging to get him. Now D-Law is like one-on-one or out there on an island by himself and gets to the quarterback. So it's all gadgets, and sometimes they just don't protect right, and he just gets the easy sack. I don't know that you get that if he's an all-the-time edge rusher. I don't know. We just don't know because the book is still so new on Micah Parsons. But I love the fact that people are looking at him, oh, you didn't have great numbers this past. Byron, Joe, David, what's up? You're 100% right on that. It all depends on the defensive coordinators.
Next year.
Dan Quinn, yeah.
Yeah, Dan Quinn.
But I feel like the Cowboys are kind of dialing things back a little bit. That they're trying to have a game plan that's going to win, but at the same time, not kill the players. Understand that, having a blowout win against Washington is great for us fans. It's great for the media to say, oh, they look so good. But reality is doing that, you end up getting, somebody hurt that you need in the playoffs. And as they talk about the Cowboys being a fringe Super Bowl team, if we're a fringe Super Bowl team that ended up beating the Giants 21-6, ended up being Washington 27-20, then what is Tampa Bay that ended up scoring nothing against the Saints, a team we beat?
Well, the Saints always been
right? Didn't Tampa Bay lose to Washington too? Right?
That's another team that Tom Brady can't overcome because he's always fighting for his life against Washington.
Right.
As bad as they are.
And Green Bay, I mean, think about this. Green Bay gave up 30 points to the Bears. It's like the Bears?
Well, defense,
I didn't think the Bears were capable of scoring 30 points.
Green Bay's defense is nothing to be scared of.
The last 4 games, not at all.
They got Jalen Smith, the worst graded linebacker when he played with them, and it's still and they ended up letting him go.
Yeah.
And that's with the Giants.
Oh, we got the fake Philly 500. Merry Christmas, Mark, and Cowboys.
He got the fake wrench too.
Look, the fake Philly 500 with the fake wrench. You ain't fooling nobody. You ain't fooling nobody. Oh, Lordy. That's not the real one, but we still love you, fake Philly. Cream cheese. I see what you mean, Mark. Get your drift. That's the fake. Like everybody knows, that's the fake one. Yep. Only reason they don't talk about Tampa Bay is because Tom Brady is there. Well, think about Kyler Murray. They lost to the Lions. So are they? But I guess everybody right now is soaking and saying Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron Rodgers is playing great. But we know from 1 week to the next, who knows? The thing that's killing me right now that I just really want to just like claw my eyes out is where people are talking about Matthew Stafford being this great quarterback and it put me to sleep that he's fastest guy to 50,000 yards. Sarah Green, what's happening? That he should be considered a Hall of Famer. Acho literally said, the NFC, you've got, Hall of Fame quarterbacks like Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers and maybe like Matthew Stafford. And I was like, how the hell do you have Matthew Stafford?
When was the last time he won a playoff game?
Never.
Or a Super Bowl? Never.
I'm like, but he's got 50,000 yards. Yeah, but that's garbage time yards.
He went to the playoff once in his career. One time. And that's what
damn, Joseph, you get the funny for the night. Fake Philly with the imitation cream cheese. Damn, he got the fake cream cheese. Okay, he got the store brand kind. Asa Robinson, Mark, you better not choke in the playoffs because you will hear from Philly 500. Hold on.
If I win 2 games, I'll be happy. I ain't gonna lie.
Giants can't talk about nothing. There ain't jack crap that the Giants can say about anything. They are so pathetic at everything.
Come on, Danny. Run it, Danny. Don't fumble it. Don't fumble it. Don't fumble it. I just sat there saying, don't fumble it. Rasheed, look, you're older.
I mean, how can the Giants? Merry Christmas to you, Kathy, and shout out to you for your membership upping it. I appreciate that. Make sure, Kathy, you go to the community tab and get that stuff filled out. So make sure we get you. You're going to get that stress ball. Toss me the stress ball.
What's up, fake cream?
I haven't had a chance to yet, but all of the super fans, the tailgate members, are going to get the stress balls because we're going to need those. We're going to need those for the playoffs. But so let me see if I have this straight. A team that's ass, that needs to clean out everything, is actually going to clown us if we go to the playoffs and lose? Blake, man, I'm sorry you're sick, man. I hope you're feeling better. Mark is getting bored talking about the Cowboys.
What?
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
No, I'm actually going to tell you. I'm tired as a mother humper. Oh, my God, I'm tired as a mother. I got more little splinters and cuts and stuff in my hands because I've been, I need to find some helps. If anybody knows where there's like an elf help place, where I can hire some elves, let me know, because I was looking in LinkedIn, couldn't find any. Looking in the newspaper, trying to find elves. I just can't find any elves. What gives the other NFC East right? That's what I'm saying, Paul. Right. So wait a minute. You better not choke in the playoffs because the Eagles and the Giants will clown you.
Yeah, but the Eagles are
what?
The Eagles are fighting for their playoff hopes. The Cowboys are in. You can lose out and still be good.
But I mean, of course, it doesn't matter because we got Eagle fans saying that we are, we stink, even though we're 3-0 in the month of December.
And we're undefeated in our division.
And we're undefeated in the division.
Right
and they seem to forget that we kicked their ass the last time.
Yeah, in the beginning of the season.
Which is why.
Everybody know where King Dick back here, and so before we start this video, I gotta get this mother humping thing out of the way. Mark Holmes is my daddy. Okay, that's out of the way. Ow!
No, Aisha, you're cool with me, Aisha. I know you were, but I'm just saying, what would give the right for a Giant fan or Eagle fan to say anything on the seasons that they had? Child, please. I like I said, I just can't wait. I literally can't wait. Tomorrow night, we'll see Green Bay against the Browns, and that's a must-win for the Browns.
Yes, that's the afternoon. That's the Colts.
Yeah.
Night game, I think.
Well, isn't it like 4 o'clock? It's not an early game, is it? What time
I
is
think
it?
they play at 3 on
Yeah, so it's afternoon. So definitely that's important.
And then it's the Colts and Arizona.
Yeah.
And they're still recording for Hard Knocks. So the Colts are probably going to give it their best to look good for primetime TV.
Yeah, I need to actually get in contact. Actually, you know what? Hold up. Let me try and see if I can get him on the phone.
Yeah, because they're always ducking you.
Aren't they, though?
You talking about Giant fans or Eagles?
Both. My kids. Okay, let's see if we can get. Let's see if we can get Philly. Philly, don't you lose my number. My voice is getting really raspy. I'm getting that Barry White voice. Let's see. Let's see if he answers. He's not going to answer.
It's Christmas Eve. He's probably enjoying that eggnog.
Oh, it's only 6:40. It isn't.
Your call has been forwarded.
Okay, so we won't put his number out there. Let me see if my kids just don't want. That's a damn shame. My kids just don't want to talk to me.
That's been time with their family, man.
I'm their family. I'm their father.
Yeah, for the season.
Look at this. I'm getting, but I don't smoke cigarettes though. I'm sorry, man. They don't call me. They don't send me a card. They don't do nothing for. I mean, they some worthless ass kids. I just hate the fact that we only hosted Hard Knocks for training camp preseason. No, you know what? I don't need all that.
The thing is, though, this is the first year that they're doing it during the season, though, too.
Are you actually saying you're not getting enough coverage? I'm not calling him in the hospital. Are you saying you're not getting enough coverage of the Dallas Cowboys?
They always do it in the preseason, but this is
the first time they've done it during the season.
That's why the Colts are. I low key believe that's why the Colts are starting to play better.
Look, they're always like, "Oh Lord, it's Dad. Don't answer the phone."
Because if you remember before Hard Knocks,
they're treating me like I've got the what do you call them? Oh man, they come knocking at your door and stuff. And it's like, don't answer the door. Okay,
the salesman,
the salesman or the what are they? Oh my God,
carolers.
Not the carolers, but the church people. Oh Lord, it's like
the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Jehovah's Witnesses. It's like, don't move, don't make no noise. I think that's the way Brio. I think that's the way my kids are. I call, don't answer the phone. That's Dad. They got cold for Christmas already. I love the sounds of the sideline. Sheila Neal, what's up? The sounds of the sideline are really good. Rio is actually, he's in the hospital. He's doing better. Hopefully he'll get out maybe for Christmas or afterwards. I need to check on him tonight after I get finished, see how he's doing. Let the music play. Hard Knocks is a distraction. Well, quite frankly,
not for the Colts.
You know what? I actually have to issue an apology right here and right now, because let me see. Because I used to say Carson Wentz is a garbage ass quarterback.
I think it came down to coaching. Because
Carson Wentz,
their head coach is actually a really good coach.
Let's look at his numbers for the season.
He's the reason why they went to the Super Bowl that year.
He's got 23 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, a 95 rating. That's good. That's actually good.
But they didn't start playing.
That's actually better than I thought he was.
They didn't start playing good until after Hard Knocks. They started airing Hard Knocks. That's when they turned up a notch.
Well, true. True.
I think they're going to win this weekend, too.
But the thing is it was really Philadelphia more than it was Carson Wentz.
Well, who was the coach their coach that left to go to Indianapolis?
Frank Wright.
He's the reason why they won.
Frank Wright. His best year was when he was there with Frank Wright.
Carson Wentz was playing good until he got injured.
So from the standpoint of that, it's just like, okay, Eagles are quarterback killers.
Yeah, when you don't have Frank Wright, I believe so. Frank Wright.
Bobby, I'm a bad. You know what? I am. I'm bad to them sorry ass kids. The baby mamas. It's just too much baby mama drama with their baby mamas. I never thought that day would come. Now, damn, I mean seriously, I have joked Philly 500 for so much. I mean, look, it used to be like these.
For those of you who want to come down in person, we'll be serving hot coffee and delicious Carson Wentz apple turnovers.
We promise not to run out because he's made a lot of turnovers.
He's like a turnover factory, that guy.
That was the kind of stuff that I used to do, but it wasn't Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz versus Dak in the Super Bowl. That'll be a good Super Bowl.
Yeah, no, they probably won't win their division. The Titans, of course, with the big win last night that got us into the playoffs, they're looking up at them.
Derrick Henry's supposed to return before the playoffs.
Jehovah's Witnesses, that's it, yeah.
So, I mean, they have a chance.
Colts and Cowboys in the Super Bowl would be Eagle fans' worst nightmare. Oh, my God. You wouldn't see a single Eagle fan watching that Super Bowl. That would be hilarious.
Well, they already got the number 1 pick, so, I mean, they really don't need to watch.
Oh, my God, that would be crazy.
Dak Prescott versus Carson Wentz.
A repeat of Super Bowl 4. A lot of man, I ain't paying them badass kids nothing, man.
See, that would bring money to the NFL right there. Colts versus Cowboys. I would actually sit down and watch that Super Bowl.
Yeah. They took their child support and ran off. That you're about right on that one. You're about right. And I guarantee you the child support money ain't gone to the child because they definitely haven't gone to them. My truck hit me in the head and I have a lump. How did your truck hit you in the head?
Maybe she may have ran into it or something. I don't know.
Your truck? Wait a minute. I want to understand how that. You ran into the truck or the truck ran into you?
No, it's like.
Was it a self-driving truck or something? I mean,
that might be like one of those situations. I'm not trying to make fun of it, but it might be one of those situations like with your old truck, red. And you kept hitting.
Oh my God!
It might be like one of those situations that hurt too.
But not my head. I hit my shin.
It still hurt.
Oh my God! Yeah, you want to know pain?
It might be one.
If you have a pickup truck, I had an F-250, big red. You guys saw it last weekend. But you have the tow bar out there with the ball in there. Don't walk around the corner there and not look down and hit that mother. Oh, shit.
I did a couple of times on my vehicle because I have one of those things on my vehicle.
Damn, that shit. Oh, man, my leg just started hurting thinking about it. My truck hit me in the head. What part of the truck hit you in the head, Gina? I'm trying to understand.
She may have walked into it or something. I don't know. Or walked.
How?
Or maybe you got out of your vehicle and you just hit the part of your truck where the door is. I mean, I had done that a couple of times myself.
Drizzle, he actually already has one. It's actually signed by Jalen Hurts and Miles Sanders. I actually did that for him, so yeah. Damn, I feel for you, Gina. I'm sorry. Put some ice on it. Put some ice on it. Take a couple of aspirin. Been there, done that. Jessica Haggerty. Trunk. Oh, trunk. Oh, trunk. I thought you said truck. Okay. I took my glasses off. Trunk. Oh, I got you. So it was like, okay.
Okay,
that makes sense.
Yeah, that happens.
The trunk door is very heavy, and I was putting stuff in there. Oh, I'm sorry, Gina.
That's even worse.
I went to the Eagles game. I was thinking the truck. I was like, what? Because I was like, lucky he didn't run you over.
The trunk.
My dad said he married his pain 40 plus years ago. Reven S. Come on, man. Yeah, we all know that one. Trunk. Okay, look, my dyslexia kicked in. Sorry, trunk. I got it, everybody. Trunk, not truck. Okay. Lordy.
You good? Hey, everybody said you good. Everybody said you good.
I'm so tired.
Regular saying you good.
I'm so tired.
It's almost 10 o'clock though. So
I'm so tired. It is Christmas Eve, and Santa Claus is gonna be here soon. So you kiddies need to go to bed. Mark, I was working the Eagles game on Tuesday. Oh man, damn, that's a terrible thing. All those Eagle fans up in there.
You work at the stadium.
Yep.
Oh, well, there was one year. I don't know if the guy still works there or not. But at Washington Stadium, there was a guy that worked there. I think it was a parking attendant. He was a Cowboys fan. One of the years I went there.
No, I tell you what was funny was, as we're leaving this past 2 weeks ago, I get to the top there, and a guy who's wearing Redskins gear and stuff, an official, he's like, Cowboy Jobu, man, I watch it all the time, man. And he started talking about he's not a Dak fan. I was like, wait a minute. You're at Washington. I said, you work. He's like, hey, I'm a Cowboy fan. I just work here.
It might have been the same guy, too.
I'm like, okay. So you an undercover Cowboy fan.
Hey, get your money however you can get it.
Merry Christmas to you and to Michael. Shout out to you, Gabe. Johnny White. Well, as we get ready to get out of here, what we need to hope for is that COVID, which is sweeping the NFL right now as well as the world, and as we know, Brother Rio is in the hospital and stuff with it, and I do know a few other people that are dealing with it as well. My thoughts and prayers, forgive me, go out to everybody that's dealing with those situations. It's a terrible time of year to be dealing with it with the holidays and stuff, and I hope that everybody who is visiting people are very, very careful to, take care of business so that way nobody does pass it more than they have to. Let's hope with Jordan Lewis and Semi Falco joining Malik Hooker on the COVID list, as well as a couple of our coaches, that it's contained with just a few players, that we don't have a major outbreak like Washington did, or the Rams or the Browns. Because let's be clear here, as much as we joke on the Washington football team could have beat the Eagles had they been at full strength. The fact that game was as close as it was, Eagle fans should not have a whole lot to be, proud of on that one. You beat a practice squad guy that literally got signed for the game.
Yeah, on Thursday. Don't forget, he got signed Thursday.
Mark, when do you see us putting it together when it comes to the offense and defense? I'm hoping for the playoffs. By that time that we get it. Mary, why you bugging? Just imagine the Dallas Cowboys go to the Super Bowl just to lose to the referees. Gina, feel better, boo. All right, so the fact that I am kind of loopy and out of this, I think we're going to go ahead and David Wiley. Got you on lockdown for the weekend, so we won't see you on Sunday. I can understand that completely. After my wife heard, she said, Rio? He's like, our Rio's in the hospital? It's like, yeah. She's like, oh. And he was just like, oh. So, yeah, I understand the lockdown, man.
That's also
I understand the lockdown, but, you know.
It's Christmas.
Oh, yeah? Well, me and the Lord, we got an understanding. We're on a mission from God.
Ooh.
We're on a mission from God.
So do you have to root for, I forgot we're playing Green Bay, so are we rooting for the Browns tomorrow in that game?
Oh, yeah, we're definitely rooting. We're rooting for Baker Mayfield. Definitely rooting for Baker Mayfield. That's a key game. Now,
David Wiley.
You'll be there next Sunday. That's cool. That's cool.
I mean, it's Christmas. It's Christmas.
So in other words, I'll see you next year. I'll see you next year. Okay.
I won't be here next Sunday, but that's
Before
cool.
we get out of here,
hopefully I'll see you for the playoffs.
we sent out a lot of shot glasses and racks with shot glasses to you guys.
Over 100 pieces.
That means you guys have a shot glass from the Jobu Sports Report.
Or a couple.
You owe me a picture with you and the shot glass. You guys see me every day, and I feel bad for you because I look old, beat down, worn out, and everything else. I want to see you because I need to get back to adding all of you wonderful fans that have supported this channel and done so much to help this family grow. And let me say shout out to the Eagles, the Giants, and Washington for helping me get a few extra kids. Okay. But it's time to grab your shot glasses, and I want to say thank you very much for everything you guys did. I hope everybody has it. What?
You forgot something.
What I forget?
Are we supposed to be doing a drawing?
A draw. But that means I got to make another Joe Barty. Okay, go ahead. Let's do a drawing. Look, it's like I'm just like Joe Barty'd out. I need the pic. I need to send a pic too. Yes. Something else. I was just told my stuff is in the house. Go check it out. Something else. Cool beans. You know, I love seeing people say, I got my package. I got this. Who's our winner? Terry Lee. Terry Lee was one of our big winners, wasn't he? I mean, one of our tailgate members.
I think, yeah. So we got his information.
Terry Lee. Shout out to Terry Lee.
Something to him.
Well, Terry Lee's getting a Joe Barty. Yes.
We'll send it with his package.
Angelica, you haven't gotten yours yet? Yours should have already been out. Let me check. Well, let me double check Angelica Barron. And if it's not out, I'll make sure it gets out by Monday, okay? Let me write you down. Angelica Barron. Okay. Mike's checking right now. All right. Get your shot glasses ready, good people. Hey, Tammy. Shout out to you. The famous one. Friendly reminder, don't forget to turn off your live stream. Yeah, I've been kind of tired lately and stuff, and stuff. Shit happens, okay?
The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.
Good night, everybody.